Have you ever noticed yourself repeating the same instruction to your child 5, maybe 10 times, and it's like you're invisible? What if I told you that the problem isn't that your child is defiant? It's that their brain literally isn't processing your words the way you think it is. Most parents are unknowingly using communication patterns that children's brains are wired to ignore. Welcome to Parenthood Unlocked. Today, I'm sharing 5 secrets to helping any child follow your directions without the power struggles or constant repetition. Ready? Let's get started. Secret number 5. Get down to their eye level before speaking. Most parents give instructions from across the room, while cooking dinner or while scrolling their phone. But here's what research shows. When you're physically above a child, speaking down to them, their brain registers it as background noise, not a direct request. Picture this. You're telling your 6-year-old to put on their shoes while you're standing at the kitchen counter. They're on the floor playing with toys. To them, your voice is just part of the environmental sound, like the TV or the dishwasher running. When you get down to their level, make eye contact, and speak face to face, you activate their social engagement system. Their brain recognizes, this is important. Someone is talking to me, not at me. This simple shift can increase compliance by up to 70%. Secret number 4. Use when-then instead of if-then. Most parents use conditional language. If you clean your room, then you can have dessert. But here's the problem. If suggests doubt. It implies that following through is optional. Imagine telling your 9-year-old, if you finish your homework, then you can play outside. What they hear is, maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't. Let's negotiate. It opens the door for bargaining and resistance. Instead, say, when you finish your homework, then you can play outside. The word when assumes cooperation. It's not a question of if they'll do it, it's simply about the order of events. This subtle language shift removes the power struggle because you're not leaving room for debate. You're stating a simple sequence that will happen. Secret number 3. Give one instruction at a time. Here is where so many loving parents go wrong. Go upstairs, brush your teeth, put on your pajamas, and get into bed. 4 instructions in one breath. And then we wonder why they only did one or none of them. Think about it like this. You're rushing out the door for school. You tell your 7-year-old to get their backpack, lunchbox, water bottle, and jacket. 5 minutes later, they're standing there with just their backpack, looking confused. They're not being difficult. Their working memory literally can't hold all 4 items at once. Children's brains, especially under age 10, can only process 1 or 2 instructions at a time. Give one clear direction, wait for them to complete it, then give the next one. Yes, it takes a bit longer, but you'll actually get results instead of frustration. Secret number 2. Describe what you see instead of commanding. This is a game changer. Instead of saying, pick up your toys right now, try saying, I see toys all over the living room floor. Here's a real example. Your 5-year-old has left their coat on the floor. Instead of snapping, hang up your coat, you calmly say, I see your coat on the floor. The hook is empty. 9 times out of 10, they'll pick it up themselves. Why does this work? Commands trigger the brain's resistance response, especially in strong-willed children. But when you simply describe what you observe, you're inviting them to problem solve. You're treating them as capable, and children rise to meet that expectation. You're giving them the dignity of figuring it out themselves rather than feeling controlled. Secret number 1. Wait 7 seconds before repeating yourself. This is the most powerful secret of all, and it requires patience. After you give an instruction, count slowly to 7 before saying anything else. Most parents repeat themselves within 2 or 3 seconds. Put your shoes on. Put your shoes on. I said put your shoes on. But here's what neuroscience tells us. It takes a child's brain 5 to 7 seconds to process a request, shift from what they're currently doing, and initiate the new action. Picture your 4-year-old deeply focused on building a block tower. You say, "It's time to wash hands for dinner." If you give them those full 7 seconds, they're mentally finishing their thought, telling themselves, "Okay, I need to stop this and wash hands," and beginning to move. But if you repeat at second 3, you've just reset their processing clock back to 0. You're actually making it take longer. This 7-second wait feels eternal, I know, but it's the difference between cooperation and conflict. Stay calm, stay quiet, and give their brain the time it needs to comply. Now that you know these 5 secrets, let's talk about putting them into practice. The good news is you don't have to be perfect. Even using 1 or 2 of these strategies will transform your daily interactions. First, start with just 1 secret this week. Don't try to implement all 5 at once. That's overwhelming for you and confusing for your child. I recommend starting with secret number 1, the 7-second wait. It requires no special preparation, just patience. Every time you give an instruction, silently count to 7. You'll be amazed at how often your child follows through when you simply give them the processing time they need. Then add secret number 5 the following week, getting down to their eye level. These 2 strategies alone will dramatically reduce the power struggles in your home. Remember, changing communication patterns takes practice. You'll forget sometimes. You'll slip back into old habits. That's okay. What matters is that you're aware and you're trying. Your child will notice the difference, even if it's gradual. Every child is different, but learning to communicate in a way that honors how their brain actually works can transform your entire relationship. If you have your own tips about getting kids to listen, or if you've tried any of these secrets, I'd love to hear about it. Drop a comment below and share what works in your home. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to Parenthood Unlocked for more practical parenting strategies that actually work. Thanks for watching, and remember, you're not alone in this journey. See you next time.